Welcome everybody, Deeper Than Hip Hop. It's good. Um, Today we just want to talk about the hip hop community, black culture, hip hop culture. It has almost become synonymous with each other, and I think that started with the introduction of crack and gangster rap at the end of the '80s, maybe around '86. Hip hop, as we know, is the lifestyle, the way we dress, talk, the attitude, and rap music is the soundtrack. But the commercialization of the culture has led to the excess of money and drugs. The image of the drug dealer has become the most prevalent in the black community. But as of recently, so has the drug addict. And you can think of any, off top, I can think of 5 right now in my head that love drugs and promote drugs to the youth and to the masses. I believe hip hop and R&B or any genre that we embrace will always play a major role in our lives and in our communities. The problem is there's an imbalance in what gets pushed. The negative and the overly sexual things sell the most. So from a business standpoint, obviously that's what you're gonna put out. But remember, that boss that's at that table know who's consuming what. Remember that. Being aware and conscious will save your life this year and from here on. We've been given the free will to think and choose whether we want to comply with the system or refuse it and go against it. During the 90s, I'm sure it cost more to produce music, but now with technology, it costs almost nothing to make records. And with the short attention span that we have these days, records come out non-stop, to where you forget about something, but at the moment it's hot. But we have full control in what we choose to consume from a media standpoint. Gone are those days where the corporations told you what was hot. BET, MTV shows you what it was, and you kind of just accepted it unless you was into like more underground stuff. Collectively, we are creating the artists and giving them the bigger platforms, whether we clowning them or supporting them. It doesn't matter. Attention is attention. Let me say that. Whether we clowning them or supporting them, attention is attention. So we're creating celebrities. We create them at this point. Obviously, YouTube is the biggest platform that you can be on and create a homegrown fan base on your own without needing the assistance of a corporation or a record label or what have you. And with that, there's thousands of rappers. There's thousands of them. And a lot you will only hear about after their death. Because hip hop music is violent. You can say that a lot of what comes out is violent, and it's sad to say that, but depending on the type of music that the artists choose to make, ultimately they're probably inviting violence and death into their lives. There's plenty of videos listing dead rappers and their corresponding year. And each time they have to break them shits into parts, so it's like 100 and some rappers plus on each list or whatever. And I always find myself going back and checking out a couple of their catalog, and their shit usually be fire. Like, I can say that for a fact. Usually it be fire, but damn, it's too late now. They're dead. And most of the time, if they're dead, it's usually because they were killed. There's plenty of other avenues to be successful and wealthy in life. They may not be glamorous or seem exciting, but it's probably safer and you may live longer. I believe most rappers don't care about the fans or the influence that they have over others. The money, the power, and the fame matters more, almost as it's a drug in itself. Ethics go out the window for a check, but remember who the check came from.